Well, howdy everyone. This is Jeff Ritter with Ritter Lights and wishing everyone a very happy Memorial Day 2024. We're out here this evening to see the new red, white, and blue display for Memorial Day. Probably won't be as fancy as the July 4th coming up, but wanted to look at this and describe what we've got going for you here. As you can see, it's a fairly simple setup. The four columns are decorated with the RGB twinkly lights like we had at Christmas. You can see a previous video of the Christmas 2023 walkthrough. You'll see more display of that. Had different patterns going. But this one is set up. I've modified the playlist. Those of you who are twinkly users know about the playlist. I've modified it to where I have red, white, and blue lights, obviously, for the patriotic spirit. And in the middle, you can see a red, white, and blue LED flag that my wonderful wife, Tammy, got for me for my birthday. And it worked out just perfect. So I just wanted to talk about this just for a little bit, mainly because I'm still amazed at how wonderful the twinkly lights are. These are the Twinkly 600 light sets. And as you can see, they're set up in four columns made out of just coroplast. I made those myself and put the lights in. And what I've done is I've simply created a playlist of a few effects that came with the program. I didn't modify any of these. These are all still standard. I'm thinking for July 4th I may modify some others and make some cool patterns, but these are straight out of the program itself. Very simple if some of you would like to do it also. And some of the patterns that I set up, as I said, this one here is actually called the red blue cascade. And as you can see, it's red, white, and blue lights that go from the top of the columns down to the bottom. It's standard in the displays. I have each of the patterns to display for 20 seconds. Default, it comes on for 30, but since I didn't know how long people would stay, I just set them for 20 seconds each. So each of these patterns will run for 20 seconds. The next one here is called Prism Stripes. This is Prism Stripes, and it's not red, white, and blue. It's multicolor. And I'm using it just simply because it looks really, really neat. I really like it. And it kind of resembles fireworks on the sky for July 4th. But it's a really neat little program. Again, this is straight out of the programming found in the Twinkly Light software. Nothing special here. Kind of a neat little deal, as you can see there. The next one is one of my very favorite ones. This is called the Birthday Streamers. And it's very impressive in real life with the dark background, with the flashing lights, the white lights and the blue lights. It's really quite bright and startling. So that's one of my favorite effects here. I didn't use it at Christmas, but I'm thinking I will this year maybe change it to some red and green and have it do something like this at Christmas when it comes up. We'll see. The next one in line, this is called Sparkles, and basically it's a blue field with white stars, or whatever you want to call them, stars flashing in the background. It's pretty impressive, also very bright, and again, right out of the traditional packages you buy right out of the box. The next one coming up here, I think most of you will recognize it if you're using Twinklies, and it is called Candy Cane. And as you can see, it's red and white, and they go up and down the columns, but they alternate from left to right into a candy cane pattern. And this one I did use at Christmas. I used it at Christmas. I also used it on the Valentine's Day display as well. This one is called Candy Cane. It's really neat also. The next one, this one is called blue and white and blue diagonals. These are kind of neat. Again, it's similar to the candy cane, except the blue and white. Might add some red to this. I don't know. If I did, it wouldn't make much difference between that and some other ones, so I think I'll just leave it as the blue and white. But again, in your Twinkler box, you will find one of the ones called diagonal, and this is it. The next one here, this is called up down, simply up down, and it's red and blue with a little bit of kind of a pink in the middle as they cross. It changes, but that's straight out of the box also. This is new, obviously, for a patriotic holiday. I'm thinking about using this at Christmas as well with some red and green. Change the blue to the green, maybe modify it for that. But this is, again, right out of the box for those who are using Twinklies. And that puts us back here to the one called Twister. Twister is another one of my favorites. You can see if you look in the middle of the column, that's kind of the center, and the colors will spread around it. Now, as always with these RGB displays, the shape of the columns, the shape of the lights will determine the dimensions of the effects. These are very horizontal, very vertical columns, so they're more vertical oriented. If you had it longer or a square, you could have different effects there. But for this use, I think it works out okay. And as you can see here, we are back to the beginning, the red and blue cascade. So I think that's it. I just wanted to show everyone how effective the Twinkly light system can be. Again, I'm using 4 of the 600 light strings, and I've made the columns just out of coroplast and literally tie wrapped them to the columns of the house. Set the different effects, as I told you, set them on a playlist. I've set the timer to come on at 8 o'clock and to go off at 11 o'clock. So totally hands-free. Once I get it set up, I put it up there. The thing does the rest by itself. It's really, really cool. The flag I set on a little daylight timer. When it comes on, when the sun goes down, and I set it for 2 hours later, it will go off. So everything is, again, totally automatic. I like that. I hope you all enjoyed this, maybe learned a little bit. Hope we encourage you to get out there and make some really cool decorations now with the technology that's available. It's amazing what you can do. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Like the video. It'll help the channel, help spread the word out. And subscribe for more videos like this, and some trains and music, and no telling what else you may find. Thank you again so much. I'll see you in the next video. This is Jeff. Bye.